Yo, what's up everyone? Trayman1 here. Welcome back to another Pokemon Horizons anime discussion video. Guys, we just got the announcement of a brand new Pokemon game, Pokemon Legends ZA, and the return of Mega Evolution. This is some exciting information, and this is something that I actually wanted to talk about. Since Horizons is kind of like Journeys, where we're traveling around the whole world, as we know, Ash saw all the gimmicks. He ended up getting a Z-Ring, Dynamax, and Mega Evolution all in one series. And I believe the same could happen in Pokemon Horizons, where since we have such a big cast, we could split it up where a few characters end up using Z moves, a few characters end up using Dynamax. Terrestrialization, I feel like all the main characters will end up using, or at least maybe Liko and Roy. And then Dynamax, obviously, with us going to Galar here and there and training with Kaboo. So this video, I will be breaking up which gimmicks I believe each character will get, and if we will see some possible new Megas come to these characters and what Pokemon they will be. With Pokemon Legends ZA coming up next, Mega Evolution is the first thing I want to talk about. The trainers that I can see using Mega Evolution in this series are Freed, Roy, Orla, and Molly. So obviously with Orla, she is Metagross. So I think seeing her use a Mega Metagross time in the series would be pretty amazing. As for Molly, she's a Nurse Joy type of trainer, and Audino has a Mega Evolution. We've seen in X and Y, there was a Nurse Joy that used the Mega Audino. So I think that would be real good development for her to use Audino. You know, they don't all have to use their Mega Evolutions for battle. You know, Orla likes to build, so maybe Mega Metagross could help out in that regards. Maybe there's something where Mega Audino helps out with healing Pokemon. I think that would be pretty cool to see her catch multiple Nurse Joy-like Pokemon that we've seen in the past. And Mega Audino being kind of like that main ace. As for the next two, Freed and Roy. Freed is going to be an interesting one. We have Mega Charizard X and Mega Charizard Y. So I definitely think with Pokemon Z coming out, we're going to get a Mega Charizard Z. And what better way to show it off than with Freed himself? He mains Pikachu and Charizard. He's basically like the third protagonist of the series after Liko and Roy. So I definitely think that they're going to show off Mega Charizard Z with Freed. And heck, with Amicio getting stronger as well. You know, Amicio lost to Charizard, but now he has a Terra Orb. So who's not to say Amicio will win their next battle? Maybe they'll fight it out like how they were in the beginning of the series. And then like 30 episodes later, Amicio finally wins with that Terra Orb. Then boom, Freed has to find a way to get stronger. He goes and gets Mega Charizard Z. I feel like that writes itself, honestly. And I can't see him having no other Mega. As for Roy was a tough pick because, you know, Roy's Pokemon so far have to do with sound, with Coco and singing, and Wattrel as well. So a Mega for him, the only one I could really think could fit him best is Mega Altaria. And not only just because of his sound base, but also because he wants to catch Rayquaza. He's going to need Pokemon that can fight a Rayquaza. Altaria becomes a fairy and dragon type. So that's already a good advantage against a Pokemon like Rayquaza. So honestly, I think that's the best pick. If not Altaria, then it could be a new Mega Evolution. But we'll go ahead and, you know, save that for another time on what I believe the new Megas could be. And hey, say if Roy does catch Rayquaza, then we can see him Mega Evolve Rayquaza. Another shiny Mega Rayquaza in the anime. Now let's talk about my Z move users. I definitely think that somebody in this series will get a Z-Ring. And now Freed is another pick on this list because he has Captain Pikachu. And I just think it'll be so funny. You know, there's this whole gag of Pikachu being called cute and starting to sneeze. If Freed and Pikachu, they don't even have to use it like a whole lot in the series. They use Catastro Pika. Pikachu is Volt Tackle. You know, Rising Volt Tackle is their thing. They could maybe switch it up in their own way. Make it Rising Catastro Pika or something crazy like that. But just seeing Pikachu and Freed do like the dance, I could just see that being a whole episode in itself. And it was like, oh, Pikachu looks so cute doing that. Then he starts sneezing and he keeps messing up the Z move. I think that would be a really nice growth episode for Captain to get over being called cute. But we'll have to wait and see if they actually decide to go with that. Both Murdoch and Dot, I can see using Z moves as well because the upcoming episode seems to kind of hint that they may be from the Alola region. Well, we already see that Murdoch has Rockruff. His sister and Molly's mother is coming with a Midnight Form Lycanroc. So who's not better to show off Z moves than these two? Obviously, with Murdoch, he'll probably just show off the Lycanroc EMZ if his Rockruff evolves in the midday, I'm guessing. I don't see it becoming Dusk or become Dawn form. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll see that. Probably not. Unless we get some Alola in the future. But I can see him using the Lycanroc EMZ. And as for Dot, I see her using the Mimikyu EMZ. And the only reason I picked Mimikyu is because I feel like Mimikyu fits Dot as a character. You know, Dot's right now is like She hides behind her hair. But when she becomes serious, she wraps up and goes into action. So I could kind of see something similar being with a Mimikyu. Maybe she finds a shy Mimikyu. You know, Mimikyu's already hiding because it could kill people when they see it. But just imagine this Mimikyu's like really shy about being seen, even in its disguise. And that kind of like helps Mimikyu to become comfortable in its own skin. Now, obviously, Mimikyu's going to take off its disguise because it can't. But, you know, it'll be better at fighting. And I can see that and Mimikyu kind of going hand in hand with each other, and in the end using that Z move to finally, you know, perfect their final forms. And last but not least, there's Dynamax, and there's two characters that I haven't talked about yet, and that's Liko and Lutlo. Lutlo is really just because I couldn't see him having anything else for real, so maybe it'd be cool to see him Dynamax or Gigantamax for Pokemon. And Liko, it kind of writes itself. She has Hatchroom, so it has to evolve into a Hatenna. We haven't seen G-Max Hatenna yet in the anime, so that kind of writes itself, and I think that would just be pretty cool to see, you know, the shy baby Pokemon from Hatchroom become this G-Max boss of Hatenna. And plus, you know, it would make sense with them training with Kaboo. Imagine she comes back and challenges Kaboo to a gym battle and uses Gigantamax against Kaboo himself. That would be an amazing fight and show her growth from when they first battled until now. And then obviously there's terrestrialization. I'm sure Liko, Roy, and Dot will probably use terrestrialization. If not, then they'll probably just stick to with Freed. I don't know. I'm not really too big of a fan of terrestrialization. Like, there's not really much to show off. There's no forms like the others or specific moves like the others. So we'll just probably see terrestrialization throughout the series. This is the Paldea series after all. But with that being said, in the comment section down below, let me know what you all think. What Z moves, Mega Evolutions, or Dynamax forms can you see with the main cast of Pokemon Horizons? Obviously, you know, there will probably be some new Mega Evolutions announced with ZA, and as those get announced, I may update these video and add those to their teams, because Liko, in the end of the day, could end up getting a Mega as well. Who knows? Terapagos was shown off in the anime months before it appeared in the actual games, so they could end up doing the same thing, where they end up showing off some new Mega Evolution forms in the anime within the next couple of months to kind of tease Legends ZA, and then we'll get to see them in their full force when we get to the actual game. With that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Treyman1, peace out.